Nvidia was top of the pops in 2023 going into 2024. But by year end, is Nvidia still the stock to buy in 2025? Or are there better opportunities out there? Is it time to chip in your chips at the poker table? Or do you stay in for the long haul and hope to buy more and more potato chips all the way to the bank? Yes, all joking aside, welcome guys and gals back to the channel here at Barry Charles, where you get everything about finance. And in today's video, we're going to take a deep dive, yes, a deep dive into the one and only Nvidia stock. Yes, we're going to do a stock analysis, and if you stay right to the end of the video, I will give you the intrinsic value of the stock. Yes, absolutely. Give you the intrinsic value. We'll have a look at a bear case, a base case, an optimal case, and pie in the sky, stratospheric case if this company is going to go to the moon. So if you want to see that, you stay around to the end of the video and I'll give you all the juicy goodness there on how they can do intrinsic value in a basic level. You can go to the moon after that, but this is just basic stuff to get you going. Anyway, let's have a look at Nvidia. The company that has made you rich if you were involved in the last year or so. But if you buy now, are you in the risk of bankruptcy? Just kidding. Or you're going to drop down 50%? Or is this company maybe still a steal deal in 2025? Yes, so we're going to look at key metrics from return on invested capital. We're going to look at the assets versus the liabilities, free cash flow, revenue. We're going to do it all here right now for you on this channel. Let's get to it. Nvidia stock analysis. Yes, well, guys and gals, we're going to look at the AI king. Yes, the number one in AI around the world, Nvidia. This is the company that is skyrocketed to over $3 trillion. The richest company in the world. We're right up there. So yes, Nvidia, the best stock in the land, you could say. Well, let's have a look. 52-week range from $47 to $152. So from roughly time to date, it's around 160% gain if you were in the stock from the start of the year. So congratulations to you. But I was stratospheric the year before. Earnings per share 2.95%. 2.95, sorry. PE ratio of 45. The dividend of 4 cents was a little yield of 3%. So really 0.3%, I should say. So not much happening there on that front, folks. Short interest is pretty much non-existent at 1.1%. Market cap, as I said, 3.3 trillion basically as of today. Wowza. Let's have a look at the annual revenue, folks. Yes, the annual revenue expected to double in 2024, as we're nearly coming to the end. 113 billion from 60.9 billion in 2023, and in 2022 was 26 billion. So more than a double up, we're getting close to a double up. So they have slowed a little bit. And maybe that's why everyone's getting scared. Well, not everyone. Yep. How about the net income? Well, that's been very good as well. Rising 63 billion, roughly going to be for 2024. 29 billion in 2023, so more than a double, which is outstanding. And then the year before that was 4 billion. That's where the boom went, 4 billion to 29 billion. Even though they made more money this time, but that's why you saw the big acceleration in cost, folks. Can they continue to double up? If they continue to double up the stock, you would potentially buying it all day. Not financial advice. Do your own research before investing into any stocks out there, folks. Yes. Let's have a look at what else this company is doing. Well, let's have a look at the quarterly revenue. So it's always important to look at annual, but also quarterly, because you actually see what's happening right here, right now. Annual gives you the whole year perspective, but quarterly, you can really see if this company is growing, or is starting to peak and trough. Well, the company, if you're looking at what's happening, in the October quarter, $35 billion, folks, and then 30 billion, this is a revenue, and then 26 billion earlier in the year. So this is potentially a stock for you to buy. And then if you look at net profit, 19.3 billion. So look at it, it's more than 50%, folks. Exciting stuff. 16.5, the same thing, and 14.8 billion. So, I mean, this is really increasing. It's really increasing. So, very, very good job they're doing. This company is doing some massive things. If you look at total assets, 96 billion from 65 billion and 41 billion in the last couple of years. And the total liabilities has also gone up to either 30 billion, 20 billion, 19 billion, but they can easily pay that off pretty quickly with their free cash flow of 27 billion. So they can pretty much do it within a year if they wanted to. But look at this return on invested capital, folks, 184%. Nearly 200% for every dollar they put in. They make tremendous value, nearly $3. Absolutely off the chain sort of money, folks. So they are doing something not most companies can do. Absolutely beautiful stuff if you're looking at a company to potentially buy. Yes, shares outstandings has also decreased. I was stunned. I actually was really stunned with this one. But from 25.3 billion to 24.7 billion over the last 3 years has a slow decline. But it's a decline, which is positive, and that's why the stock has been going upwards as well, because some of the other stocks that are rising are doing the opposite. So Nvidia are doing well at the moment. Just whether they continue that is something to watch out for. What do I think of Nvidia? What do I think they could do right here, right now? Because everything's looking good. Acquisition. AMD, probably too late, but AMD, could they buy out AMD? They don't have enough money, but a company is smaller down the chain, and let's say that $20 billion range or lower than that they think they could do like Facebook, Meta did with either Instagram and the likes and WhatsApp. This is an opportunity maybe for them to look for something to continue to dominate this store. We will see if that happens. Is it getting harder and harder to do acquisitions in this day and age? There's more scrutiny around it. But we will see. Well, this is what you all came here, folks. Yes, the intrinsic value of Nvidia. Well, I'm just doing a basic calculation from Graham's calculator, which is real basic. We're going to look at a bear case, a base case, optimal case, and pie in the sky, stratospheric results here, and people will have more pie in the sky higher ones than this, but this is just a real basic idea of where the stock price could potentially be. So if we're going to go bear, I haven't got ultra bear, I've just gone where we are currently because I don't see this company slowing down. Bear case of 2.95 earnings per share. The current share prices are roughly $135 at a 10% growth rate. With the current bond yield, you at the current value of this company right here, right now, you're overvalued because it's $87 you should be purchasing. So at the moment, it's absolutely out the door, overvalued. Not quite 50%, but you're getting, well, actually around 50%, over 50, yeah, about 50%, around there. But let's have a look at the base case. So the base case 3.5. So the earnings per share goes up to 3.5. Would expect a growth rate of 20% with the current share price, $177. And now, if you think that's a base case for the end of time, they can do 20% for the end of time, which is realistic and more likely will be, and it could drop from there after. But 177, it's not a buy all day, but it's definitely a buy chance. But if you think if you're really optimistic and think they're really starting to continue this growth, and they're going to stay at 30% growth or something crazy for a long time, at 4.5 earnings per share, then you're buying the stock all day, $321, more than a double up from here. But if you're going for pie in the sky, this is pie in the sky from here. From me, it's earnings per share of $6 at a 40% annual growth rate. You're looking at $553 every day of the week. So if you think that is the case, and if you think it's even higher than that, we even double that, then you're looking at 1,000. So interesting to see how this works. It plays out in the video going forward, but they are still absolutely, at the moment, if they continue to do what they're doing, you would buy the stock all day. Not financial advice. Do your own research before you invest in any stock. But on their current metrics, the way they're going, still looking at 100% gains. I mean, this is just ridiculous. If they continue to do this sort of stuff, then they will continue to just go up and up and up and up. I know they've struggled a little bit of late because a lot of people priced it in a little bit, but if they continue to deliver, then at some point you will get to it. But do I expect it to be the game changer it once was? No. But still, it can be proved wrong and continue to go big dollars if they continue to perform every single year. But I can't see that happening. I think there's going to be a time in the sand that it's either someone else catches up or there's a new thing on the thing. That is the question mark. If you think Nvidia is going to be around, I mean, we know in 50 years' time and continue to be the strong dominant case, then you buy all day. But if you're on the pessimist side and think this could be a fad and something new is going to come along and just destroy what's happening with Nvidia, then that's where you got to look at. That's where you got to look at the analysis. So what we have there, to me, with Nvidia, I am not a shareholder. And people say, why are you not a shareholder? Looking at these results, I definitely have to look at it. But I just think there's still better opportunities out there. I think there's more smaller companies that have got more room to grow, who have already grown but got way more growth potential than Nvidia. But Nvidia is definitely a stock that if you brought, I would expect in 10 years' time you would have made some money on it. Would you have made super money? No. Maybe 3-4x. Maybe if they continue to go great. But I don't see it being a 10x from here. If it went to 10x, they would absolutely get 100% every year. If they did that, they will get there. But I don't see that happening. They've got to slow down at some point, and people will look for other stocks. But anyway, that's Nvidia stock analysis and intrinsic value. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back with another video shortly.